What's up, guys? It's Phantom Zed here, bringing you a Zed versus Ahri gameplay. And this is part of the Zed versus Everybody series. And I picked Ahri today because a little while back, one of my subscribers, PG Nightmare, requested that I make a Zed versus Ahri video. And so here it is. So to start this matchup off, Ahri normally starts Q. And sometimes they'll just try to like shove the wave in, which is fine. I mean, you really can't do much. I mean, try to hit your skill shots early. Try to like poke her down a little bit. You don't have to really rush Hex Drinker into this, but I do just because I think it honestly makes a difference. And it like ensures that she can't kill you. At least 1v1. And again, you probably want to do Duskblade, and since they have an Ahri and a Diana, well, I think I still went Tabby's here because Draven does a lot of damage. So yeah, as you see, I just try to get the shurikens without hitting the minions because it does a little bit more damage. But sometimes you can only like land the shuriken by hitting the minion, which is fine. So there I go for a little more harass. I try to just bully her. And you want to bully Ahris early just so they can't play, like, even if they have to play passive, then they lose a lot of farm for that. So I'm pretty sure I try to all in level 3. I'm not quite sure. Graves is right there. Oh yeah, I bait the Graves, so I walk over on that side on purpose to like draw her over to the left side, and then Graves finds a perfect opportunity to come in. And if you do that, a lot of people don't know that if you just stand and like go towards one side, like odds are the other person, especially if they're lower in health, will go over to that side. So we get a kill on her. I just used my ignite there because I just wanted the kill. Tell me snowball. See, I think I had enough to get a full Hex Shrinker at this point. And she's playing really safe at this point. Normally that's what happens in this lane. Normally once you get a kill early, some veteran Ahris might play a little up, but if they don't really know what they're doing, a lot of the time people will just like stay away from Zed because he does so much burst damage. And if you don't know what you're doing, then you're kind of screwed. So I get level 5 there. Darius is pushed up. I'm kind of looking for a roam. See if I can go, but I think I'm just really trying to kill her. Yeah, I try to stop her back. She tries to bait me with her charm. I think I just let her back right there, because then I just push her in. She doesn't have TP or anything, so she loses the entire wave. I missed the cannon there. And then I think I'd go look for a roam on bot, just because there's nothing I can really do at this point. I mean, Diana's like in the area. I start to call them. We like coordinate a gank with the Graves. I think I just go for the Janna because Draven's too far in to the turret. And I just take an early back. I get 6 there. I didn't have to use my ult because Janna's squishy and she wasn't 6 yet. They were only level 4. If they were 6, I might have had to use my ult there to dodge some CC or something, but so at this point you're 2-0. I'm level 6, Ahri's level 5 still, so that's once you're like about 2 levels above your opponent and you haven't roamed and gotten kills, or they haven't roamed and gotten kills, then I'd say the lane's pretty much over. So I try to go for the Diana right there. Our team's starting to notice, and so then I just back off because they're both kind of low. I see Ahri there, tell my team to back off. Right there. Pretty sure they listen to me. Ahri then comes back to mid, catch the wave just in time. And the reason I roamed right there was because I noticed that the minion wave was kind of not pushing my way. And I missed another cannon. I'm telling you, this game I had like the worst luck with cannons. Alright, I'm not too bad with them, but this game I was terrible with them. I don't know what it is about Ahri's charm either, but I always seem to just be able to dodge it for some reason. I don't know if it's like the color or what, but except for there, I mean, if it's like right up to your face, I mean, it's kind of hard to dodge that. So I haven't seen Diana for a while, so I'm thinking that she might be in the area because Ahri's kind of playing a little aggressive. Pretty sure they were a duo as well, so I figured that they would try something eventually. I get 3 things on the Ahri. I see the Diana anyway, but I decided to go in. I flash because Diana can kind of just stun me for a second there, or like knock me up. And then because of my Hex Drinker, I survived there because I had a little bit of a shield. And I knew I had to take like at least 1 tower shot where my ult shadow was. So then I just went back to it, knowing that Diana was too far away to do anything. And that was that play, step by step. So I just keep going in. I have a Dirk at this point. I bought boots as well. At this point, your Qs just do so much that. And I see Diana coming in. I don't see her right away, but I see her just in time, I think. But honestly, they really can't do much. Like, I'm 2 levels ahead at this point. Yeah, I see her come in. Just decided to skirt out of there. But then Graves comes. He tries to fight him, but then we just, I guess, call a truce for the second. Ceasefire. I want to see if I can get a play with her and her ult, because you just have to time the ult right. So you just have to like wait a second, like a half second for Ahri to ult if you're like gonna all in her, because then she uses one of her dashes. She has 3 dashes, so if she uses one of her dashes, you have a shadow, and you also have a flash if you have it up. So that's like, you have to just like time the, yeah, and I mean there's nothing she can do. I wish I'd let the mark pop as well. Unless I have Zonias where I just try to like burst them. So at this point I'm really fed. It's around mid game. We're just trying to see. It's just Darius was a little bit fed. So the Janna goes knock up. Diana goes all in right there. And I just burst the Diana down. try to kill the Janna. Just ignite her, E, that's all I needed, and then get the 2 shurikens on the Darius. And even though I knew I couldn't really kill the Darius with my shurikens there, I just wanted to poke him down because my team was right there and they could probably finish the job. I skipped ahead a little bit, only a level though. They have that warded. They don't have this warded though. I normally buy Oracle Lens. I dodged the Charm, dodged the Draven E, Flash, didn't get enough, and then Ahri just ults that way. I think she was trying to save the Draven, but I just do too much damage to this point. But what I was saying was Oracle Lens for roaming is pretty crucial, because that way you don't waste time by just walking all the way up there if they do have it warded. If they don't have it warded, you have a free kill. Almost, most of the time. So they try to siege this, I just try to wave clear. Team of Shrooms are doing that as well. I see Diana kinda low, I dodged the charm, and then I just killed the Diana. Through it all. Throw up the little fizz emote, say like, I don't know what you were doing, but thanks, I guess. So they know, I think the Zyra's with me in the call, so I tell them they're all going up top. And yeah, you also need to get Oracle, because sometimes the support, especially in low elo, won't even get an Oracle Lens. They'll just keep their ward the entire time, and then there's no one to clear vision, and you need people to clear vision for you. As an assassin, you know, you gotta try to kill people, and if they see you coming, then it takes all the surprise out of it. So I see them fighting Darius. I see Diana coming up as well though. Grave tries to kill the Ahri. I landed the shuriken there anyway. Actually, I might not have landed the shuriken. I landed the E, but it just wasn't enough through the Janna heal. And I think here I made a really nice play. I think we killed like all of them here. Take a little time to set up the. Me and this Zyra had really good chemistry during this game. Oh no, yeah, the final build for this game, guys, before I forget, I'll probably put it in the description. Don't forget to check the description as well, because I put the runes and stuff that I use, because sometimes it might be a little different. And yeah, they just got outclassed at that point. Me and that Zyra just destroyed their own entire team. But anyway, so I went Hex Drinker into Tabbies, and then I went Duskblade, Yomu's, Black Cleaver. Actually, I might have gone Last Whisper because Darius was had armor and he was a little fed. And then GA would have been. I don't think the game got that far. I think that was like the final thing. But if the game went any further, probably GA. And maybe a Mercurial, or maybe like just for the Ahri charm and whatnot. It's really just situational. Like the 5th and 6th item normally are just situational, and you have like your major, your core build. Yeah, and I just killed the Janna. They must have been so tilted at that point. And most of the time with Zed, guys, like if you want to run it like a 1-4, where like you get to split push and your team, and you just roam down for when there's like team fights and whatnot. It's like what Yasuo's do all the time. It works for Zed as well. You know, sometimes, I mean, if there's... Most of the time you're the person that has to stop like the Trindamirs and the Camille's from split pushing, because you're the only one that does enough damage to kill them. But anyway guys, I think this video is like wrapping up. Like, we won at this point. So don't forget to leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that jazz. I hope you enjoyed the video, and this has been a Phantom Zed gameplay.